Hello and welcome to Shmep Does Things, and today I want to play some ranked with Shanks. Also gonna try out a new list. This is the standard list, but I've cut a 9-cost Shanks and a search event for 2x Rayleigh. This should be pretty good for the Rayleigh matchup itself, as well as, what's it called? Just kind of, there's a lot of times where I can't afford to play this for full cost, and I just don't want to, because I want to save for like an Igloo or something, or a half search events to get in my hand. So I think Rayleigh might be good. I don't know. I just want to play around with it. But yeah, we're gonna play some. Whoa, we're gonna play some ranked. I'm like 82 mil right now. I played a little bit last night. Started out. I started at 30. So yeah, we'll just see how that goes. But yeah, let's get into some games. Wow, blue yellow ace. This is a really fun one. I haven't seen this leader in a long time. So what's the new support? Just EVO2 ace, 5 costs, 2k ace, Snake Man, or sorry, Bounce Man, the blocker, the Luffy. He's probably running 4 rush, 4 EVO2, 4 2k for aces, and then 2 rocket, or 4 rocket and 4 Bounce Man for Luffy's. With all that in mind, I can probably just try to stall him out and go late game, so I'm gonna keep this in. Sure. Sure, it makes sense. He gets Baby Ace. Okay. This isn't pure BO2 yet, so there's no really good ace to worry about. Do I ever play Hongo next turn? Probably not. Let's take this one. He's on Sabo, interestingly enough. So what are the Sabos? He has the 5 cost blocker one and the one that takes life to KO something. I don't think there's any other 5 cost Sabos. There's the promo Sabo. That's true. There is promo Sabo. I think I go with Lucky Roo here because I can pop one of his bodies like super easily. I can pop everything but Rush Ace. There's no 7k. There's no 7k I have to worry about. And if it's Rush Ace that's not getting rushed, that's also fine. Well, 2k out of this. He doesn't want to use Leader first because there's risk of me just killing it. More Sabos. Is that he already? Well, I guess I can search for Yeaaah. Take a Beckman, that works. And then... And I guess I'll just shoot this because I'm using this Dawn for something else. I might honestly play Hongo here and just leave 2 Dawn for Igloo. That saves me a lot of counter, and then I just have Beckmans to pair with Hongo for the rest of this game. It feels pretty good. Blue Yellow Ace, like, he's a concerning deck, but if he low rolls his... If he misses at any turn, really, we just kind of have the power to kill him. We can keep his board empty, we're in a good spot. That's fine. Sure. He has two baby Luffys in hand. We'll just pop one of these. Or sorry, he has two baby Sabos, not two baby Luffys. This is fine. It just gets the Hongo back in treatment. And this probably isn't going to work beyond this turn, so we're going to try and kill this Hongo. And by try, I do very much so mean succeed. I'm probably not defending this. I'll just let it go. I could leader effect to stop like a leader swing, but since he's in a 3k body, it seems irrelevant. I think I'm better off just saving it for a 5k swing at life, maybe? Unfortunately, we don't have like a rush shank or something for this turn, which is what I really want. Does he have the ace? He might not have the ace, to be honest. It looks like he does, though. I'll just divide the bar chart of this fine. He does have the ace. That's fine. We'll probably take 2 hits to life this turn, then. Which is a little more than I want to, but it is what it is. He still has 2 baby Sabos in hand. We can go 5 at this. Maybe dig for a 9 cost or something. Take a lucky root. We almost whiffed that. That was bad. I kind of want to go 4 cost now. So if I go 4 cost, so I don't have a good backpin target, right? So if I go 4 cost and then I can leave 2 down, that puts me 10 into rush. Where does Sabos go? Oh, he's been sending cards to deck top. I assumed they were the bodies. I assumed they were the little ones. Also could have just stacked all this Dawn and swung 8 into the ace, which probably would have killed it. But I took the safer route. Yeah, sure, he gets this. Is he gonna pop? He's not gonna pop his effect, though, is he? We're just waiting for the turn he whiffs. This is a lot of Dawn to swing with, though. Like, a lot of Dawn to swing with. We have a lot of blockers, though. Most of these swings are just gonna go into... One of these is gonna get iglooed, and one of these is going to get blocked. Z +5. Also, I can take this. That's fine. It seems a little silly, but we have, like, guaranteed math into this, I think. We'll search. This isn't bad, actually. We'll take this. I'll go 7 here. And then I'll go another 7 here. Just stacking up some counter. He only has 1 card, right? So he can... This can definitely live this turn. Yeah, sure. But we take out... Oh... You can also Beckman his Sabo and just swings Shanks into this. You can also low-key just do, like, 7 with Uta. So I want Shanks. Or that. Then I just go 7 at life. Red Eye Leader still. Yeah, that works, that works. We have enough counter to survive, we're fine. He's pretty much out of stuff. Oh, if this is just 8, we can Igloo again. Really, any number less than 10. Any number 10 or less, we can Igloo fine. Bam, bam. +3. -2, because we already decided on here. I'm guessing he's just going for lethal. Which he can now not do. Well, maybe he can. We'll just trash Lucky Hero. I shouldn't need 2 of them. Goes Ace. Is he gambling for... Oh. Gonna throw a Rush out? Sure. It's not enough, though. We just have Math next turn. It's a fun deck, though. It's cool to see. Block. GG, good sir. Yep, that's that. I think Saba was an interesting inclusion. What Saba targets is he running? I think it's just the blocker. But it seems like he's also maybe only running 3 baby Sabos. Oh, he's running all 4. Okay. Well, yeah, still. GG's. Interesting deck. I haven't seen one in a while. Let's move on. Okay, here we have a Rayleigh. So this is where the 8-cost Rayleigh tech should matter the most if we come across it. Although I've pretty much only bottom decked it this entire time. Which is funny considering how many times I've seen Zoro. But yeah, what curve's he gonna take? I can only imagine he's gonna take second from us, because we both really want second. Because everyone thinks Shanks wants second. Although, he took second. And I don't have Zoro here. This is a good curve otherwise? Not really. This sucks. This is awful. Is this awful? This is pretty bad. I don't know if it's awful. We have 5-7, we have no 9, but we have 2 10s, and one of these 10s is bad. It does get Mogun. I probably could have played Lime Juice here, to be honest. Just as a body. That's probably not worth it. We'll just hit life. Against Mogun. Mogun. So you have the Dirty Luffy combo? Yeah. Luffy Sanji? Yeah. Okay. I'll lock in. Yeah. Woo! Taking life always works out, by the way. I will hit 6 at leader and get one of his many 2Ks. Should probably just take the life. Ooh, we get a 2K. He's gone from potentially 8 cards or 7 cards in hand. So 8? Yeah, 8. Potentially 8 to 6. Which is good. I like that. It'd be really funny if he Moguns me right now. Well. Ooh, it's big. Great disease. If it's another Luffy, that's fine. Yeah, another Luffy. Another Luffy Sanji? That'd go kind of crazy, I won't lie. Let's show us an observation hockey. We know he has 3 different hockeys in his hand, 3 different 0 costs. Luffy Buggy is fine. This card's not relevant. Although it is worth noting that most of this deck is Slash, so you kind of have to swing Beckman into this. feel like you should take this. I feel like he's countering really heavily. This seems unwise. In my humble opinion. Mulgun? You can just shoot my Beckman. My poor Beckman. He's gonna give his leader unblockable. Real, honestly. That's so fair. He's gonna give his leader, like, super unblockable? I definitely am not blocking his attacks this turn. I won't lie. If he mulguns me, I'd be in trouble. Also, he's shown us 2 new events. He still has that mulgun. What a surprise. This swing's 5, this swing's 6. I can deal with 6/6 pretty easily. I'm gonna have to take the 8 though. I'll give a lime juice and I'll -1 and give I'll give Lucky Roo, unfortunately. It's a really solid backup if we whiff this, if we whiff a Beckman off this search. I'm not gonna trigger this now. Take the 2K. We will then search. No, Beckman is tragic. Nightclaw Shanks is good, but I want more 2Ks. I have my boss monsters for this matchup. He's down to very few cards in hand. So I'm just gonna go 8 to 6. And then play Shanks. God, there's so many 2Ks. I can counter this, but he's gonna go down to like 2, and 2's not great for him. And we're in a good spot. I might have to change around my Rayleigh ratios, to be honest. I'm not seeing them very often. Which is quite unfortunate. Yeah, next report is going to be with, like, Rush Shanks. Does he have a target for this? There's no way he's a target for this. It's Buggy. Okay, sure. Isn't his hand just, like, entirely events right now? Isn't it? It's Mulgun, King Kong Gun, Conqueror's Hockey, and then doesn't he still have the unblockable? Okay. What did he reveal last turn? Yeah, he has the unblockable still. What's he planning? Oh, so true, bro. So true, so true. He doesn't have a 6K or higher, which is brutal grief on his part. Yeah. He's lucky doesn't really matter. Well, the effect doesn't matter. Probably end up turning this KO Shanks into a 2K though, to be honest. I don't need this body. It's like a really expensive body. -2. Beckman or Rayleigh top deck would go pretty crazy right here, I won't lie. Beckman's nice. Do I ever go for Beckman? Shanks just feels so good. I think I go Beckman. I don't know, we're gonna stay spot by Shanks. I'm just gonna go for Shanks, I think. This hand is pretty much just events, so there's that. If for some reason counters this, I'll go 5 with Uta into this, but I'll play this. We'll get 2-1-2, get a counter out of hand. Let it go. That seems unreasonable. He could save it. I guess he already has 2 bodies, and they're obviously going to be very small, so there's reason to not, but I still think saving it's probably better for him. Rayleigh's probably the hardest aggro deck this game's ever had, though, so I don't fault him too much. Sees the 3rd Buggy, I want to say? Yeah, 3rd. How many events has he gone through? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 events is quite a lot. Oh, it gets Kid and Killer. That's tough. We'll probably kill that next turn with Beckman. Maybe we just go for game. Well, no, he has a lot of counter now. He's still sitting on that Conquerors. He's still also sitting on Blockable for what it's worth. We do have our 2-cost Ukas into play, which is nice. Let's pay 4 for Kid and Killer. That means his swings are kind of small. Congo. I want to try and stop all these swings if I can. Probably have to eat the Kid and Killer though. If we eat the Kid and Killer swing, we're in a fine spot next turn, just because we still have a lot of counter. And he's obviously not doing much threatening to us. This is currently, what, 6k body? You can bump it up to 7, 8, 9? If he goes like here, that's also fine. Sure. You can have Naruto. Actually pretty good though. Yeah, it'll take. Zoro's not great. Let's go 12 to 5. 6 to 4. Just leave Beckman if he saves it, which is good. He's gonna save it. But do I ever go? I go 2 here. And I go 6 here. And if this dies, which this probably does die, because yeah, he has Gatling or whatever in hand. I can still plug me and I can still plug music. Alright. This board is now clear. We functionally have a guaranteed lethal, I think. I might go toy with my Rayleigh ratios. I'd like to see them slightly more consistently. For testing. And I wonder if there's ever a world where I go down to 2 9-cost Shanks. Sure, you can make it really big. But you have no consistent game plan next turn. Sure. Oh. I can counter this, right? Should I counter this? Maybe not, but I want to save the body. The big body. That's a nice top deck. Do I ever play that? Probably. When I can, I don't really need to. It doesn't really matter. Start with an easy 5. If you can't use 1 card in hand, right? So if you count this is whatever. I expect this to be like a Conqueror's hockey. Then it goes 12. Realistically, I just kill him this turn. Yeah, GG's. Good game. We survived the early, I guess, what, the early game through Lucky Roo, Spam, and Beckman, which is kind of how this works. I really want to see Rayleigh in this matchup though. Like this is like perfect timing for Rayleigh. But yeah, he was like one like right here. Yeah, it's tough. Well, GG's. Let's move on. We have another Enel, even more Enels. So 2 searchers. This is good. There's so many Enels, dude. So many Enels. Jesus Christ. This is like the 3rd Enel I find, which, I mean, it's not a lot, but when I've only played like 6, 7-ish games, that's a lot of Enel. There's a lot of Enel. I don't want to fight this many Enel. Search. Boss guy. Search. These are both very important. This one. He's playing Flampe for some reason. Don't play Flampe. Guys, just don't. This is not good. This card sucks. Truly, this card sucks. This card's bad. All Flampe does is cycle a card and take a life to do it. That's all Flampe does. You don't need to play it when you have 4 life. You can play it like late game if you're on like 2 and want to do some weird healing thing. Sure. But don't play it so early. It's not necessary. You're just setting yourself up to lose much easier. 5. Sweet. I can play Zoro here, I guess. Doesn't really matter. I'll play Zoro. We'll present a body. A lot of 6s. This is kind of annoying. It's probably Robin. So I'll just out. Kuma's also fine. Don't really care. Do an easy search. Here's the 2K. Most of my 10 turns are mostly figured out, so we'll go 5. I'll Divine Departure this and we'll go 6 with the Zoro. This. Just try to kill Zoro, we can pivot into like which is good. Unfortunately, we don't have any KO Shanks, which kinda sucks, but I think Rush holds slightly more value. As good as KO is, Rush isn't very useful without, or as good as KO is, it's less useful without the ability to pop the 10 cost Enel, because that's an 11, I do need the Rush to lower it. Asumi wants to Yamato here. Or just swing big at my leader. Well, that's fine. Kuma's fine too, I don't really care. Rayleigh. Does Rayleigh ever help? At the moment, not really. So I'll just go 5 Rush. And I'll swing this so I can leave, in case he wants to pile really big onto my Shanks. What are Arc Maxims for? It seems like a really mediocre card in this matchup, or in this deck. I've seen a lot of it, but this seems like something you'd only run for like a full stall strategy, where you're just wiping even like searchers off board. Hongo's pretty good, right? Because I can lower like, I can lower either 9 base 9k bodies into like Rayleigh range. Seems kind of nifty. We'll take a free reduction piece. We'll 2k this because we can. I'm assuming this is going to be a rush body of some sort if he's saving 10 Dawn. Usually 10 Dawn is for a rush body. Sure. This is currently at 8. This is at 6. I will. Oh, this is at 9. I miscounted. That's fine. 9 cost Shanks and murder this. Probably seems best. Just like his board. Yeah, why not? We'll play an Uta after, so I'll go 9 to 7, and I'll go 12 at 7. Just play an Uta blocker. If he lets this go, we can kill his Kuma also. Then I can defend my Hongo from leader swing if I need to. He's at a really awkward amount of life right now, because none of his late game bosses really hold any effect. I want to save this, because this is probably, like, at most, Cat Curry. Wants to get, like, actual value here. If it's just a Yamato, that's fine. You can pop Pongo, but he's not really doing anything else with the body. I will just start swinging at life. Cat Curry, sure. What's he gonna tuck in life? Flampe, that's fair. Shirahoshi, that's fine. I'm going to use Rayleigh this turn because I can save KO Shanks for when so I can let this Hunger die, and I can save KO Shanks for next turn, and still have a space on my board for it. He also just KO'd fuck. That's fine. Board's getting quite big, though. He doesn't really want to deal with all this. So I'm assuming he does. Sure. But this is probably like, what, Enel? Yeah. With the KO Shanks in our back pocket. Am I willing to go down to 1 and just to hold my blocker? Probably. This basically starts with a life, and I'm kind of starving myself if I don't take this hit. Okay. We just have KO Shanks here. We can go 5, 8, 10, 12. We can bring him down to 0 pretty easily. I do hit this because I'll either bring him down to 0 or I will pop his blocker. And both of those are relevant to me. There we go. He can't do a whole lot this turn. This is a really bad matchup for him. This really is nice. I'm liking it as a 2 of. I think I prefer 9-cost Shanks in a lot of scenarios, but depending on how local ratios turns out, there's a real chance I bump this up to like 3. I'm gonna backbend this and just hold 2 for Igloo and just keep swinging. And doesn't have any like surprises, really. He can heal, and he can heal crazy, but that's kind of all he can do. So we just backman. Our board's massive at that point. What's he trash? Edgar? Backman 5, 8, 10, 12, 12. If we counter this 8, I think, as well. Yeah. Oh, we can't counter 8. Or he's not countering 8, at least. I'm guessing he's either really bricked or really relying on a trigger here to save him. This is actually going to be 13, I guess. I don't need 3 Donna. I only really need 2. But if this last life's Divine Departure, he doesn't have the swings to really get through this. Yeah, I think his best swings are 8, 9 if he's running Rush Ace. I highly doubt he's running Rush Ace. Just not like a great Enel card anymore. But on the off chance that he is, I can at least kind of play around it. He does need to counter the swing. What's he going to counter it with is the question. Bunch of 2Ks. Okay, 0 cost event. Crashing a 1K. Another 0 cost event. Oh, his hand's just like entirely 0 costs. That's cool. Does that mean we got all of them? Does he have any? He has 1 0 cost left event. One 0 cost event left in deck, which is not very likely to be in this life, right? It's good. Oh, I shouldn't have used this. That's fine. He's probably dead here. He could theoretically get some triggers to save him, but it's obviously incredibly unlikely. 7. It is a trigger. It's not a 0 cost. It's out of those now. It is beige. Let's go 8. I'll go 10. GG's. Yeah, Enel's pretty free pickings for Shanks, which is nice. But yeah, let's move on. Alright, we have Sakazuki. I'm gonna take second. I like this hand a lot, to be honest. We take second for them, that kind of really throws off their curve. And having double Zoro on this matchup is pretty strong. He's running Toshigi, which means probably not running Sengoku. Oh, that's a good pull. I guess want Beckman here. There's a lot of things I want to get rid of in this matchup. I could take Shanks as a Zoro target, and maybe that's worthwhile. Actually, that's probably better, yeah. We'll go with that. He's more likely to Houndblaze Zoro than he is anything else, but at least we have it. We'll swing 5 and deploy Zoro. Kills that we have Shanks. If he doesn't, it's fine. And if he bomb decks it, we have Rush Zoro next turn. Because that at least means he's not going to have all his Dawn for whatever else he wants to use it for. Sit with this thing. Doesn't have Dawn for Kuzan though, which means next turn's pretty free. You know, just swing 6th leader. Yeah. I'll probably take this hit. I don't necessarily need all this Dawn. It was very expensive on his hand though. It was not cheap because he had to use like the Reinforced stage. I was gonna take that. Ever Divine Departure the Brook and just keep his resources down very low? His removal? He's running Sengoku. I don't know, this is really nice aggression if I can get him down to 2, but I guess aggression's not really my win con, right? I wonder if I just Divine Departure Brook. Yeah. I have 2 Divine Departures, so like the other one he saved for Sengoku or Jack. His 7's kind of threatening. I'm gonna do this. If he goes like Leader Ability or Trash a Kuzan and then plays it off Sengoku, I can't really handle both. So I'd rather, yeah, see, Trash a Kuzan. And then he'll play Sengoku to bring this out. As expected. As expected. I'll go 5 here, 5 free block. We'll search one back in. An Archaeo Shanks in this matchup. That feels pretty solid. Rush is good too, but Rush holds less value in my opinion. But we're in the late game stage, and he doesn't really have the setup to remove my board. Yushi again gets a Houndblaze. That's good. Houndblaze is good. Uta brings us down to 5, 4, 3. Double Uta. That's cringe. He's supposed to hit. Yeah, he's to Marineford it too as well. Marineford. Houndblaze is going to cost him 2. This is also just still really taxing on his hand. I can +1 this? Yeah. This should swing. Yeah. Can't kill the leader, right? Yeah. This is tough. This sucks. He has, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's -6 on the board every turn, dude. Actually, does he have the removal? -6 is a lot, obviously, but it's a lot less when we have, like, this. Oh, he has 10 non still. Oh, of course, yeah, Jack. But again, though, like, he's running low on hand size. He doesn't necessarily have infinite cards. He has to respect 5 at leader every turn. Okay. Pass turn. Yep. Trashes this. Another Hina. Sure, whatever. Rebecca Brooke. It's probably Rebecca Brooke. Humblaze is fine. He's not getting anywhere. He's just, like, he's removing. And that's good, you know, whatever. You do. But that's all he's doing. I'm just gonna hit him really hard next turn. I have a Zoro for this. So I can go 5 here, and I go 9 life. And leave 2 open. And if he kills this, we can bring out Luckyru or something. Probably Luckyru. But we can remove his, we can turn off his Bardo blocker and just swing really big at his life. Which is good. Which is very good. That sucks. I need a Hongo now. Sure. Just gonna take these, try and dig for something. Because we're going for lethal this turn. Hongo. We get a Hongo. Is Beckman better? Beckman is 7. Hongo Luckyru is less. So we'll go Hongo -2. Sorry, not Hongo. Hongo Lime Juice. Cannot block. We'll go 8 lead. Jesus. This matchup feels really rough. It just. I feel like with these Utas, I just can't do much. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. These Utas stop me from doing a whole lot, and with the bomb deck removal, it just feels really bad because like Zoro's just not doing anything in this matchup. I think there's definitely a way, but I just need to play it more really. But yeah, GG's. Let's move on. Okay, we have the mirror, and we're going first, as I tend to get locked into doing with this matchup. I'll take this, I guess. I want to dig for like a Beckman or something. I don't know, I hate the mirror. I suck at the mirror. Yeah, there's the KO Shanks. And Beckman's fine. Another rush, I guess, and we'll just go 7. We'll take. Is there a Hongo? It seems like it's really early for a Hongo. I don't know if I quite agree with that. This means that maybe we can pop it. He's just playing Hongos. We're gonna go 5-5-7 here. He does not want to go down to 4 life. Go 2, I guess, not 4. Legitimately, I can let this go and play the Honk my own Hongo out this. I go 9 cost this turn and just swing 7. That's me from having to play out my own Hongo. And yeah, he can KO Shanks this, but I mean that's just gonna happen. There's not a lot I can do about it. Cool. I guess. This seems bad, though. So I just play Rush next turn and I kill both of them. I'm just doing a little bit weird here, I think. I want to go 5 here. I'm going to rest this one and just go 2 to 0. And then 12 to 6. And then if he wants to stack on and try to swing to my rush one, I have another, which is fine. And then we'll just start hitting life, and we'll go for game from there. That's fine. Also, I could have technically saved it. It doesn't matter. 5? I'm gonna go KO here. Because if 12 at 7 doesn't go through, I'm in a pretty bad spot. And I think we just win the arms race of bosses. Hopefully. You got him, bro. You got my Uta. I won't lie. You knocked her out of the park. She is gone. We're bringing down to 1. We're in a pretty winning position here. That's not good. Can I defend this? I don't think so, right? And we're down to 14, go 11, 12, 13, 14. Of course we can defend this. We're 1k short. I'm gonna sit on it for a minute. Just to bluff that I can counter this. No. Let's go Beckman. I'm gonna hold 2 for Igloo and we'll go 6-12. Give him down to 0. This should never kill him, I don't imagine. I think give him down to 0 very loosely. This probably gets him down to 0. He can counter. Is he gonna counter? No. Alright, cool. He's at 0. We have Lime Juice and Divine Departure. We probably have game next turn. Blocker. Sure, that's Lime Juice fodder. That's a little more of an issue. Yeah, I want to do this, because I'm going to go +3, -2, and then we'll give a 0. Then I'll take my second hit at life. Sure. GG's. I was going to go... with this Sora, we kind of just have to go Lime Juice to disable this, Divine Departure, then 13. Is not like we can counter 13. So that was GG's. Was he running a more control list? I'm guessing, yeah. It looks like it was almost Fudge's list, with Red Force added. Oh, yeah, GG's. Let's move on. Well, that summarizes our games for today. Here was the matchups we played. A little rough, very, very rough. We went 13-8. I did disconnect from 2 of my games, and those do unfortunately count as losses, which is sort of a pain. I did beat the carrot player, don't worry. Well, I was beating the carrot player anyway. They were out of materials. However, so we can pull up our matchup spread here, I guess. This is the new updated matchup spread. Sakazuki sucks. I don't know what to do about this, I'm gonna be honest. It feels a lot better when I played in person, but the Sakazukis I've been facing in ranked have been completely miserable matchups. And I don't know why. It could just be me on not knowing the matchup, and that's probably a huge part of it. But for now, this is really bad. I kind of suck at mirror. I'm not gonna lie. I'm 2-1-2, which is nice. And I've been going first every time, so that's also nice. But this is just hard. Enel's super free. Black Purple super free. I don't know what I lost to. That might have honestly been the other disconnect. I don't know. But Black Purple's pretty easy with Shanks. If you just go like Hongo on 3 into like Beckman. Blue Purple Sanji. This one's kind of weird. If it's a very good pilot, it's a very hard matchup, but most pilots of this deck aren't very good, so they've been easy matches. I played a Blackbeard. Unfortunately, didn't report it because I was just kind of tilted, but very good game. I was able to win just by swinging bodies. Rush Zoro mainly helped. Carrot was disconnect. Rayleigh, easy win. Blue Yellow Ace was very interesting. I'll probably include this game just because it's a cool leader. And then Kuzan Bonnie lost to Buggy and went to Green Yellow. So that's the update. We'll probably return to this after each session just to kind of go over this, but this is the list. Had pretty good luck with it, to be honest. I'd like to go up in Rayleigh maybe, but besides that, this feels good. I just think this card's really nice in the starting matchups. 3 Rush Zoro's also good. It's probably gonna be left in the 3-0 staple. I'm not the hugest fan of this card in theory, but it feels really good in testing, if that makes sense. But yeah, it's good. I'd like to try maybe fit another Yeaaah in. I wish I had more card slots. I just don't, and really think things difficult. But besides that, this is all good. All standard tank. But yeah, GG's. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave it down below, and I will see you tomorrow.